Hello and welcome. Today we're going to explore one of the most profound and transformative journeys a person can undertake, the journey to find peace within yourself. In our fast-paced, constantly connected world, inner peace can feel elusive, like a distant dream. But the truth is, peace isn't something you find outside of yourself, it's something you cultivate from within. So let's dive deep into understanding what inner peace is, why it's important, and most importantly, how you can start creating a peaceful state of mind no matter what's happening around you. On understanding inner peace. First, let's define what we mean by inner peace. Inner peace is a state of being where your mind, body, and spirit are aligned in harmony. It's a state where you feel calm, centered, and free from the turmoil that often comes with everyday life. But don't confuse inner peace with passivity or inaction. Finding peace within yourself doesn't mean you won't face problems or challenges. Rather, it means you're able to handle those challenges with a calm and steady mind. It's like being in the eye of a storm, where everything around you might be chaotic, but within you remain calm and unmoved. Think of inner peace as a lake. On the surface there may be ripples, waves, and even storms. But deep below, in the depths of the lake, it remains still and undisturbed. That depth, that stillness is what we want to tap into. 2. The importance of inner peace. Now, why is finding peace within yourself so important? Well, inner peace forms the foundation of a healthy and fulfilling life. When you're at peace, you're better equipped to make clear, rational decisions. Your relationships improve because you're no longer projecting your inner turmoil onto others. Your physical health benefits as stress and anxiety are reduced, leading to a stronger immune system and better overall well-being. And most importantly, you begin to live a life that's more aligned with your true self, free from the noise and distractions that can cloud your mind and heart. Without inner peace, life can feel like a constant struggle. We become reactive rather than proactive, driven by external circumstances instead of our inner wisdom. We may find ourselves caught in a cycle of worry, fear, and dissatisfaction, always chasing after something outside ourselves to fill a void within. But the truth is, the peace we seek externally can only be found internally. 3 practical steps to find peace within yourself. So, how do we find this peace within ourselves? It's a process, a journey that involves several steps. Here are some practical strategies that can help you along the way. Step 1. Mindfulness and presence. The first step toward inner peace is learning to be present. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your full attention to the here and now without judgment. Most of our mental anguish comes from either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. But peace can only be found in the present moment. When we're truly present, we realize that in this very moment, we are okay. The past is gone, the future is yet to come, and all we have is now. A simple way to practice mindfulness is through breathing exercises. Take a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and then release it slowly. As you breathe, focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. This simple act can help ground you in the present moment and calm a restless mind. Step 2. Acceptance. The next step is acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of everything that happens to you or that you resign yourself to a life of passivity. It means you acknowledge reality as it is without resistance. When we resist what is, we create internal conflict. When we accept, we create space for peace. This is especially important when dealing with things we cannot control, like the actions of others or certain life circumstances. Practice saying, "It is what it is," and genuinely mean it. This phrase doesn't imply indifference, but rather a recognition that fighting reality only drains your energy. Use that energy to focus on what you can control: your actions, your responses, and your mindset. Step 3. Self-compassion. Finding peace within yourself requires being compassionate toward yourself. Too often, we are our own harshest critics. We judge ourselves for past mistakes, perceived flaws, and things we cannot change. This inner critic can be relentless and unforgiving, which disrupts our peace. To cultivate self-compassion, practice speaking to yourself as you would to a dear friend. If your friend made a mistake, would you berate them, or would you offer words of encouragement and support? When you find yourself being self-critical, pause and ask, "What would I say to a friend in this situation?" Then say those words to yourself. Step 4. Letting go of control. Another important step is learning to let go of control. Many of us try to control everything around us: people, outcomes, situations, believing that if we can just control everything, we will be at peace. But the truth is, control is an illusion. The only thing you can control is yourself, your thoughts, actions, and reactions. When you let go of the need to control, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety, Practice releasing control by repeating a simple mantra: I release what I cannot control. Say this whenever you feel yourself grasping too tightly to something outside your control. Step 5. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for finding inner peace. Holding on to grudges, anger, or resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It only harms you. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone the behavior or forget what happened. It means you choose to release the emotional burden it has placed on you. To practice forgiveness, start with yourself. Write down any mistakes or regrets you have, and then, one by one, forgive yourself for them. Next, think of someone who has hurt you and visualize yourself releasing the anger you hold toward them. You may not be able to forgive them fully yet, and that's okay. Forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. Step 6. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is a direct pathway to peace. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our attention away from what we lack or what's wrong in our lives. Gratitude helps us recognize that despite the challenges we face, there are still many things to be thankful for. Each day, take a moment to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Sometimes the simplest pleasures bring the most peace. Maybe it's the warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of a loved one's voice, or the taste of your favorite food. By focusing on these positive aspects, you create a more peaceful mindset. Step 7. Setting boundaries. Peace often requires setting boundaries both with others and with yourself. It's about knowing what you will and will not accept in your life. Sometimes finding peace means saying no to things that drain your energy or cause you stress. Identify areas in your life where you feel overwhelmed or overextended. Ask yourself, what can I let go of? What can I delegate? Where can I say no? Remember, setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away, it's about protecting your peace. Step 8. Connecting with nature. Nature has an incredible ability to ground us and bring us back to the present moment. When we spend time in nature, we are reminded of the simplicity and beauty of life. Whether it's a walk in the park, sitting by a river, or just breathing in fresh air, these moments can help you reconnect with your inner self. Make it a habit to spend time in nature regularly. Leave your phone behind, take a deep breath, and just be. Listen to the sounds, feel the textures, and allow yourself to feel connected to the world around you. Step 9. Meditation and reflection. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. It helps quiet the mind and create space for introspection. Start with just a few minutes a day. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Whenever your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breathing. Over time, you'll find that this practice helps you stay centered, even when life gets chaotic. In addition to meditation, take time for regular reflection. Journal about your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Reflect on what brings you peace and what disrupts it. Understanding yourself better is key to maintaining inner tranquility. 4. Embracing the journey. Finding peace within yourself is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. There will be days when you feel completely at peace, and others when you feel like you're losing your grip. That's okay. The goal is not perfection, but progress. The more you practice these steps, the more they become a natural part of who you are. Remember, inner peace is not about escaping life's challenges. It's about facing them with a calm and steady mind. It's about being in the storm and yet feeling the stillness within. It's about knowing that no matter what happens around you, there is a place inside you that is always calm, always at peace. So take a deep breath and remember, peace is within your reach. It's in the way you breathe, the way you think, the way you let go, and the way you love yourself. It's a journey worth taking, a journey back to yourself, where true peace resides. Thank you for joining me today. May you find the peace within that you truly